signal. It's like I do like a ASMR rain scope. Hello replay viewers. Just going to start my daily exercise. I thought, oh, it's raining. I'll have to have a rain scope. I'll just try my umbrella gimbal again. I haven't used it. I've only used it once before. Let's go this way for a change. Right, so I've got my umbrella gimbal. Try to see if this works. It's trying to rain, it's just one of them drizzly days. Still got some snow on the ground. So I did a big walk yesterday, so I wasn't going to go too far today. My fitness is getting better. I'll keep walking further. So I haven't got like a strong. When you're not used to having an umbrella up, I think you have to have like a strong. I haven't got a strong muscle for holding umbrellas. So probably be. So I don't usually bring one. You hold an umbrella up for an hour walking. If you haven't got any strong arm muscles. It's probably because I've got my care. Probably because I've got my iPhone on it. It's a bit heavier. Oh, hello Gary. There's nobody coming in then. Hammer time, stop, hammer time. Hi Jace. Oh, it's Darby on another account. Oh, hello stranger. How's it going? Oh, I was hoping somebody would come on because it's not really I didn't really feel like a scope in the rain, but I thought it'd be something a bit different. So them days, it's tried to snow, but it's just turned into rain now. Firefly, hello. Yeah, you're just on my umbrella gimbal at the moment. I'm just trying my umbrella gimbal out. See if I can see your comments. Just try a little wander around where I can get a good signal. See Trent. You should still see we've got a bit of snow. Ooh, who's that? Hello Firefly, hello Ballard Bow. Crikey, everybody's enrolling. Crikey. Everybody wants me to have a walk in the rain. Just walking in the rain. Do, 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 do. Well, it says sort of snow, really. It's just sort of melted snow. It did start out to snow this morning. Just give you a little spin round. We're at Trentham Gardens. I'm just trying on the... just have a short scope today with the weather. There's the Italian Gardens where we are. 80,000 plants have been planted. Yeah, we've got a little bit. That's the designer of the gardens. Tom Stewart Smith. And some of the flowers. Yeah, it's just one of them days when you think, oh, I don't think I'll scope today, but I need to get me exercise, so it isn't very often I scope in the rain. Yeah, it's just like snow. It's just snow turning into rain. It's not even. It's not snow. It was snow this morning. I saw big flakes about an hour ago, and it's just turned into the lovely drizzle where we get soaked. So there's a fountain. Yeah, thanks for inviting, Roland. Everybody wants to invite and share the broadcast or retweet on Twitter for me. Let's get some viewers in. Keep me motivated to walk in the rain. I say basically, people aren't watching before. This is like somebody used to be somebody's own private land. Used to have a big house on it, like Downton Abbey, that used to be there. And they knocked that down about 100 years ago, and there's still little pieces left. That's as old. Some little pieces there. There's some bits that have still been Grade 2 listed, so they haven't been knocked down yet. There's a clock tower. That's some of the original buildings. This is the Italian Gardens. Obviously, you've got to imagine it'll look a lot better in the summertime. This is one of the few places you can get some exercise locally. This is stayed open for your exercise. Oh. I say if the phone suddenly falls on the floor, the gimbal's broke. It's only made of plastic. See how we go. We'll go wander around the back, see if we can see any sheep, and we'll just do a quick walk around. Keep an eye on the weather. It's only just started raining when I was on my way here, so I'll have a little walk around. I was just going to start my walk and see if anybody comes on, and I might cut it short. Oh, do. We might see some sheep up here. As I say, I've just got loads of places I want to explore around here, but the weather's changed. It's a massive place. There's some places I want to explore, but I think I'll need my wellies because of all the snow and the rain. Hello Patricia. There's a fence up at the back of the park. That's where we've just come from. There's a fence up at the back because this is an area where there's sheep grazing, as it says there. We do have sheep, but I don't know if we'll see any today. This is the back of the park now. We should get good reception now at the back. I say basically, you'll see in the distance there. You can see like a fence there. It's basically the boundary fence of Trentham goes where that tree, all those trees there is like a free walk you can go on. You have to pay to be inside where I am now. But in the woods at the back, it's basically it'd be like a boundary fence, and you can go some free walks. It's basically a fence in front of all these trees, but you can go a free walk through the forest behind the barrier, the wall. Right, let's go up here, see if we can see some sheep. I've got the park to myself today, I think. I keep calling it a park. Oh, there's some sheep. There they are. As you can see, there's a little bit of snow at the back where nobody's been disturbing it. A little bit of white snow at the back. Still a little bit hanging on. Check your call-in list. Check your call-in list. Yeah, Derby, she just said, is under a different... Oh, he's trying to call in. Hang on, where? Hang on. Have I missed you? Hang on. Where have you gone? Call in, hang on. Oh, it's there. Hang on. Right. Oh, miles away. I'm just trying to look where the sheep are. Oh, they're over there. I can see the sheep. Thought I'd come around the back end and see if we can see the sheep. Oh, hello. Hang on. What's that there? Hang on. Wah. Crow. Crow. Oh. Well, I was better before it started raining. So, dull. Got to go out in the rain now. I've got to get. You're in me. You're in me umbrella gimbal. Seems to be. Does it seem to be smooth? I'm in the umbrella gimbal at the moment. Oh, oh. I know we're up there. Oh no. I know. We're all concerned. Like when I haven't seen you for a few days on Periscope. I thought, hey, I think I'll ring 911 tomorrow and get concerned. I know. Yeah. Right. Just, yes. Yeah. I've just say we've just been. I've been on a few big. Well, I've been on a few like trying to find a few new routes, and I did. I've been Marco has been my second. His second in command for keeping me second in command with yourself, to keep me company. He's been on quite a while this week. It's been on quite a while. Yeah, I've had. I can cross that. I can cross that off. I've had bacon this morning. I've had. I found a few bits of bacon. So basically, I warmed the soup up. I had like a soup in it. I had some soup, and then I just like chopped it. I got a bit of chicken and a bit of bacon left, so I sort of I cooked it off and then chopped it up in my soup. So I had like chicken and bacon soup. So that was a bit more. Yeah, let's have a little wander up this little path here. I've got curiosity as bad as a cat I am, where I just keep wandering up all these paths. Let's see what's up this path. Oh, oh. I was getting called it like an ASMR scope, when you're just walking in the rain, like people do on YouTube. They just walk in the rain and don't talk, don't they? Let's have a little wander. Here we are. Proof we've got some sheep. Oh, yeah. All the problem is now, Darby, is I think my shoes are ready for the bin now, and I'm just desperate for some new ones. And I thought every time I get in, my feet are like I could sort of wring my socks out, even though they're supposed to be water. I think the shoes are. I think the shoes are failed. Yeah, I've even tried getting like a plastic bag and sort of putting a plastic bag in the bottom. Like cutting an old bag in the shape of the insole. Just to try and help a little bit. Yeah. The problem is I could do with wellies, but the problem is I don't know what wellies are going to feel like for walking miles. I don't know if they're going to be comfortable for sort of walking a long way. But, oh, oh yeah, yeah. You'd be able to ask Marco how far I was walking yesterday. I think I'm getting too fit. Uh, my step count was crazy yesterday. I think the problem is when you're getting fitter, you need to. It's a bit like drugs or gambling or drinking. I feel like it's like a walking addiction. You need more and more and more. You keep. I'm getting too fit. I need to increase my distance. Oh dear. Well, these these boots are made for walking. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, but I've got a curiosity of a cat I am. I keep seeing these like paths, and I think, oh, what's up here? What's up this path? Oh. I've been exploring all my canals the past few days. You better check the replays out. Well, I've been everywhere. I go for a little wander. I went a little wander around that canal again. The one you joined me on when we saw that church. Uh, I just went down that one again, and I just took a different branch of the canal to take me to the next town along. So I did a little bit more exploring of the canals. I'll cross that off. There's still some more ideas when the weather improves. But I thought I'm just getting a bit bored of the places I come, so I've just come up here now, and I'm just coming up this path and see what's right at the back. I haven't been up this path before. I can see tyre tracks, so there's something up here. So I'm just having a wander up the back of the park, and obviously just a little test of if I've got reception or not, which is what I need to know. So let's keep wandering up the back of the park, because I want to know where the boundary fence is. You see, there's basically a boundary fence up here somewhere, and you can basically, it's got the boundary fence of Trentham Gardens, and then there's a path where you can go around the other side of the boundary fence, and you can explore all the forests around the back. Yeah. Oh, 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 I haven't been this area before. This is where the sheep get the straw. This is basically the grazing land for the sheep. There's all the straw for them. So I can see tyre tracks, so people do come up here anyway. So I'll just let you keep an eye on the picture. If it gets worse, I'll go back down again. But oh, yeah, all we were talking about most of my walk the past few days. It's amazing how you miss people. And we kept on yesterday. It's where's Derby? Where's Derby? Derby, Derby, Derby. I looked, and I thought it was only 2 days ago I was talking to you, and it just feels like, when you miss when somebody's normally on every day, it feels so weird how you miss them. I thought it was only on 2 days ago, and it felt like a week. Oh, look at all these cool forests. Is the picture still okay? Can you see that? Yeah. All right. So basically, there's a path going that way. That's basically where I've just come from. There's a path going that way. I think this is basically the paths you can go on. I think I should have gone right to the bottom end and come up this road. Yeah. Let's wander down this way. Let's see where this goes. Yeah. I'm just exploring all four corners of the place to get something interesting. Yeah. It's one of them days. If anybody who scopes understands, it's one of them days where I thought, in my mind, do you ever have that when you're in your mind saying, "Don't scope today. Wait till the sun's shining." And I couldn't resist. Yeah, I couldn't resist. Oh, yeah. Well, the problem is obviously if you like say you're walking a dog or something where you're out anyway. Obviously, I've got to make a special effort to, come somewhere for a walk and a scope. So try and make it worthwhile. But basically, this is the back of Trentham Gardens where you've seen me with the black swans, and basically where the black swans are. But I don't want to go around the. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to go around the lake where the black swans are because I always get poor reception. So I thought I'll just explore around the back of the park for today, where all the woods are at the back. Look at these old trees. Yeah, patented it, and I'm basically walking. I'm walking with an umbrella, and I've just cobbled together some sort of gimbal that my phone's attached to my umbrella. So I've just sort of invented a phone umbrella gimbal to put my phone on. It's just basically I've just yeah. I know. I just feel like saying, "Go, go, gadget gimbal." Oh, oh. Yeah, it was great. Marco was. He was with me ages yesterday. He kept getting a few calls because it was working from home. I thought we just got Darby and obviously Marco that obviously sort of on every day really, and then obviously I know this Roland comes on when he's got time. I'm glad I've come up here to make it. Oh yeah, Yeah, it's amazing that if you're watching this as a viewer, Derby, you think I'm like in the middle of nowhere, don't you? Like, where is he? He's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm about a mile away from a main road, so about a mile away from a main road. But I get really bored, and obviously it's really testing my patience, Derby, because I get bored easily, and obviously the lockdown's making me testing my patience. I'm trying to go different places, and I'm like, where can I go local? Where can I go local? So I basically just come to the same places and make sure I've sort of gone down every single path I can find. So I just come up this back end. I thought, oh, let's go down that path, see where that goes. Yeah, yeah, Derby. Yeah, Derby. See all those sheep giving me a funny look, so I'd be scared. He's giving me like, who's that up there? Who's that? Look, he's looking at me. Look. Ooh. Thinking who's that person with an umbrella? He's mad. What's he doing? What's he walking around the rain for? Have I got top notch signal then at this back end? Then it's good. Top notch. Top notch signal. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a Harry Potter tree. What the heck's that one there? Ugh. I know. Well, I was waiting for you to say everything's green, but everything's sort of a bit white at the moment. It's still white. We've had no spread. Yeah, yeah. It's trying to snow. It's like a sleety snow. It's like a wet snow. It isn't a proper snow coming down. It's like a wet snow. But I just asked the lady on the reception. I said, where's the boundary fence? Oh, yeah, hang on. Yeah, I was just going to. Oh, hang on. Where's my comments gone? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I'm just. Yeah, all my comments have disappeared. Hang on. I can't see comments. Hang on. I'm tapping the screen. I've got no comments, so you'll have to tell me where it says I can't see any comments. Everything's disappeared. Well, I'm just tapping the screen and there's nothing there. Hang on. The comments on. On where? Oh, yeah, that's it. I've unmuted. Hang on. Oh, yeah, it's back now. It's back now. It's back. It's back. No, I was just tapping the screen because I couldn't see the comments. There's no comments on the differ. Yeah. Yeah. Should we have a wander up this path here? Let's see where this path goes. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just try and find a bit where there's no mud. Hang on. Oh, just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet. Do, 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 do. Well, as far as you know, I'm in London anyway. That's what the app says. I'm in London. I mean, well, you can say, Derby, I am a secret agent because I've even hacked Periscope to say I'm in London. So I've made it say I'm just covering me tracks by I've told it I'm in London. So yeah, look at this nice view at the back. Wow. See, I'm getting higher and higher up, so the view's getting better. Oh, yeah, I see all the sheep. Sheep are down there. The problem is I'm not realising how long my scope's been on. Hang on, I'm getting carried away. Hang on, hang on. Oh, in a minute. Keep an eye on me. Uh, I'm in London, as far as you know. I'm on a secret mission in the British countryside. I'm going to my secret lair, and you can just see this. You can just see this secret track going up to my private lair where my Aston Martin's parked up here. I'm just going to me. I'm just going to my secret underground base. It's up this little secret path up here in the middle of the forest. I feel like seeing. Yeah. Oh no, my mission has failed. I just want to see where the boundary fence is. I think this is the boundary fence at the back. I wanted just to see how far you could walk and get a signal, and try and find where the boundary fence is. Because obviously you have to pay to get in here where I am, you see. And then obviously there's a boundary fence. And then you're allowed to walk as much as you want then, because it said on the leaflet there's like some free walks. And I thought, where's these free walks? Because you have to pay to get inside. There we are, some snow. Snow. Yeah. You're in, you're in, you're, you're in charge of the signal, Derby. I'm just keep wandering to the back of the park and hope there's still a signal. So we're okay for signal. All right. Oh yeah, here's the boundary fence. I found the fence at the back. Yeah, we found the boundary wall. Here's the fence. This is the back of the park. I wanted to know where the back of the park was. There we go. There you are, lock gate. Yay. That's it. We found the back of the park. Obviously, see, you can go out. It's like basically you can go outside, and obviously you can explore all these forests if you want. That's all free outside there. They've just basically got a boundary wall, a boundary fence. Right. I found the rear boundary fence. Let's go back down now. Right. Right. Yeah, I just thought. I thought we'll get a few days with that. Not seeing you like. I thought, oh, I hope Derby comes on. Keep me motivated. Because that's what Marco was on ages today. I know. I forgot. Oh, yeah. I thought about that. They'd put you that challenge on Haps, aren't they, where they give you $50. That $50 Haps challenge thing, but you have to have like 500 viewers every broadcast apparently. Yeah, but I went through Haps last night and I just looked at what was on there and I thought this isn't really a platform for sort of people doing nature scopes, is it? And outdoors, and it's all people chatting in the front rooms, isn't it? Really, a lot of the people are on there. Yeah. Well, obviously I struggle with Periscope. Yeah. I feel. Yeah, it feels like I'm on a secret mission. Like I've got to find a spot where I can get my sniper out. Got to sniper somebody. I've got to find like I've got to sit in a tree. I've got to sit in a tree for a week, waiting for my target to come past. Yeah, this is really wally territory, I think. So I think I'll be getting moist socks again. Uh, Oh, Roland. Oh, he's very good with his one-liners. He should get into comedy, really. He's very good with his one-liners. Well, that's obviously that's like I'm sure he used to be a comedian when he was younger. Because that's obviously where the comedians are born from, aren't they? When they've always got some quick wit, quick comment or something. Oh dear. Right, let me just get my breath back. Right, where are we? Let's see if the gimbal's still working. Yeah, because the problem is, you see, when I walk, I can hear you talking. I can see the people who are following me in the bottom left corner, the little pictures, and then obviously the comments don't come up. Obviously, it comes up when somebody's joined. That flashes up. Oh, yeah, there's Roland. Roland's comments come up. There we go. Yeah, I'm just watching the screen now because I'm always watching when I'm walking. I'm just watching the screen for a second, and it's basically obviously unless there's a comment, the screen's blank. You see, and I thought you have to keep touching the screen to make the comments come back on. I think they just disappear into the background unless you touch the screen. I think that's why I block sometimes I block people. Well, I'm usually always watching where I'm going, but obviously if I look at the screen now, it's obviously if I can just see you in the corner. And I think obviously something will pop on the screen when it needs to pop on. You see, I thought it just disappears unless I touch the screen, but if somebody puts a comment now, I think it'll just pop up on its own. because it says scroll down for comments. You see, so oh yeah. Oh look, a grater. Don't stand on it. Yeah. So if I don't touch the screen, if as long as people keep commenting, it's in my head. I think the comments are disappearing to the background unless I touch the screen. You see, but that's probably why I'm blocking people. By I'm probably tapping on the comment. Uh, right. Anyway, yeah, he's a cattle grid because obviously we're in the cattle area. That's where the sheep were. Would you call this a cattle grid, Derby? Is that your name for it? Like a cattle grid, we call this. Yeah. Unless the sheep are that intelligent, they can put the paws on those pieces of metal and obviously have the intelligence to come across. We might get intelligent sheep where they know how to get across. Anyway, there's the sheep over there. I don't want to get too close. There's the black sheeps again. Yeah, obviously trying to. Let's go have a wander down here. We'll have a little wander down here. Go by see a little bit of the water. See what time we're on. See what time we're on. And, yeah, it's a bit of a grotty day. Yeah, it's a grotty day, so I don't want to be here too long. Just get me exercise. A little wander down. Yeah, the problem is I need to write down on a piece of paper the things I've got to tell you because when you suddenly pop on, I've like thought, oh, I forgot what I was going to tell you now. It was fresh in my mind. I don't know what you think. Oh, your son and yourself, Darby, think about like have you seen that new trailer? What's dropped? That Godzilla versus King Kong. That new trailer's dropped. I don't know what you think about that. Is that something you look forward to? Oh. Yeah, it's a trailer dropped. I just watched it and like it was very spectacular, but I just thought like, what's the point? Like, I don't want it. But obviously, the problem is when I see the trailer, what I do is I look at I look at the viewing figures of the trailer, and basically I'm sort of like, I'm on the fence about it. And when you look at the trailer, it's had 20 million views in 24 hours. So a lot of people are interested. Yeah. Well, obviously the curiosity has got 20 million people to click on it, so I think that's what the companies want. But obviously, to Warner Brothers title, so it'll probably be available on demand. It's obviously I can't. What do you think about that philosophy? What Warner Brothers are doing, where when they bring a film out, it's on the cinema and it's on streaming on the same day. So what would you choose? What would you choose? Would you still go to the movies if that was the option? Yeah, streamer. Yeah, well, that's the option. What Warner Brothers are doing anyway. So I don't think that's going to make cinemas more popular, is it? It can stream it. Because Wonder Woman did that, didn't it? That was like in the cinema and on streaming on the same day. I think they're just testing the water, aren't they? Just see how popular it is. Oh, oh, right. Yeah, I will feel. I've got a little bit of bird food in my pocket if I see any birds. I'm just trying. See, my mind's trying to go all around all the paths. I think that's enough now. We've explored the back area. Let's make our way back to the. Oh, keep dreaming. Then. Hello, keep dreaming. Yeah, there's a big thing, wherever that is. Oh, oh, there's some sun lounges. When the sun comes out, look, got some sun lounges. No, no, I don't watch many. I don't watch many shows. Yeah, yeah. I haven't got Netflix. I've got Disney Plus. Yeah, I tend to not be sort of. I see all those trailers for the Netflix stuff, and there isn't really much what takes me fancy. Their type of series is what they bring out. Uh, Yeah, clear as a bell, Derby. I can hear you. Clear as a bell. Oh yeah, that's the Black Swans. Oh yeah, there's the Black Swans. Who wants to see the Black Swans? Put your hands up. Anybody wants to see a black swan? I've just seen one over the side. Yeah, let's go look at the Black Swans. Hang on. Let's just go through the undergrowth. I thought they'd have been all right. I haven't seen them this side of the park before. They're usually right around the back of the lake. Let's go say hello to the Black Swans. There we go. See if I'm. Yeah, let's come say hello. Hello. Hang on, let me give him some. I've got a few treats in my pocket. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, this is unusual sight for people. The Black Swan. Oh, he's just pooped in front of us. That's nice. Don't poop on Periscope. You could have waited. You could have waited a minute. Yeah. Yeah. This is me contact. I've got to meet somebody who's in black and with a red beak. This is me contact. What's my next instructions? What's my next instruction? Yeah. Says I've got me to somebody in the colour of black in the forest. Oh yeah, his associates are coming. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wash. Stop hissing. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think in those, when you have those spy films, when you say like a sentence, don't you? When you meet somebody, you say like a secret sentence, don't you? Like, what is the colour of what is the colour of the boathouse in Colorado? And they say, oh, it's blue, I think. Like a random message, like to prove you're meeting the right person, like a secret code message. Well, there's some sunlight just Derby. We could do some sunbathing if the sun comes out. Look. Oh yeah. You want to do some sunbathing in the snow? Well, Jace Escape, yeah. Stay tuned next week. Sounds like Roland will remember Roland. That's Roland. Remember with Roland just saying that. Roland, can you remember Dick Barton on the radio? He used to say that, didn't he? Let's tune in next week to see if he survives. Do 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 do. That's showing me mine and Roland's age when we remember Dick Barton. Let's see if he knows who Dick Barton is. You know Dick Barton. Man of mystery, I think. Do, do, do. Right, let's keep moving. Let's tune in next week. See if he survives. Oh dear. Oh, hey, beep, 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 beep. We just think Derby. See this? I know it sounds like it sounds happy. It sounds happy doing its washing. Yeah, I remember Dick Barton used to be on the radio. He used to play that piece of music. And he'll say, tune in next week. It was like a radio. It was like James Bond on the radio, where you were like a story, then it'd say, tune in next week to see if he survives. Oh. Yeah, ours is just, I think it's too mild. It's trying to be snow, but it's just too mild. It's just coming down like sleet. That's what we call it, like sleet. It's like wet snow, like sleet. Yeah. Yeah, it's just wet snow. Yeah. I just can't rest to put Dick Barton theme tune on now. It's so catchy. I'll just let you hear it. You probably heard it before, but I've just got it in my mind now. The Dick Barton tune. I don't think Google will know what that is. Yeah, with it just coming on, there was things I was going to tell you. I've just forgotten now. My mind's all on. My mind's on the weather. My weather, my wet socks. I think what I was going to tell you. Yes, I did try. I did try that. I put some sort of then obviously I think just put my foot in a bag. I did cut a bag like it's like a yeah. I made it like a bit. I made it like a bit of an insole. You know, I did it a bit like that. Oh, oh, the Gallop theme. That's yeah. I know. I think it's just a. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just a Samsung advert. I just don't when I think that's what Roland was getting at. It used to be a radio show in the 40s, and like Dick Barton was a bit like James Bond, and he was all into like always doing something unusual, you know. And so tune in next week to see how he goes on, you know. And it's a very famous theme tune when the Samsung advert goes off. Oh, go off! Yeah, yeah. This is it. Yeah, yeah. Tune in next week to see if Jay survives in Trentham Gardens. Doo-doo-doo. This is the tune they used to play on Dick Barton. Oh God, I'm showing my age. I shouldn't know this. It's too old. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh God. I mean, it's amazing, Darby, my age. I mean, because I soak it all up, you know, like a sponge. I always look all old films up and old music. You know, I know lots of old films, lots of old movie stars. I know lots about movies. Oh right. No, I don't remember that, but I know obviously I know it's like once you get to a certain age, you get a lot of nostalgia, don't you, for all the stuff from when you were young, you know. Well, when you were saying Dragnet, that's my really favourite comedy. There is, you know, the one with Dan Aykroyd in Dragnet, the film. I love that comedy. I love the modern Dragnet. Yeah, yeah, I remember the old one. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. Oh, oh, anyway. I know, Darby, we're getting that carried away putting music on now. You've started me off now. Oh dear. Guilty as a girl can be. You know the Banana Rama song. Guilty as a girl can be. Come on, baby, set me free, 'cause I'm guilty. Banana Rama. Oh, 80s. Oh, 80s. I've got some sort of snack bar, not those ones, the naked ones. I've had like just a normal one. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. I've got to get the Dragnet tune on. Hang on. It's on my mind. There's a nice cafe that's open. We could have a hot drink, still open. I could purchase a hot drink.
We're not a sign. I work here.
Yeah.
I carry a badge. It was Friday, October 6th. It was cool in Los Angeles. We were working the night watch out of Juvenile Division. The boss is Captain Morris. My partner's Bill Gannon. We were assigned to patrol, just gotten into the field. We received a radio call to go to a theater near Olympic and Western. We were told the manager would give us the details. All we knew was that a report had been received. ADW, assault with a deadly weapon. Story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Oh, classic, hang on. Oh, you're getting me nostalgia going. Hang on. Hey, yeah, look at this menu. Ever seen anything you fancy? Hang on. The pig dog. What's a pig dog? Maple glaze, pig in blanket, and a brioche bun. Yeah, look at the menu. It says a pig dog. It says maple glazed giant pig in blanket in a brioche bun with whole grain mustard, mayonnaise, and crispy onions. You can have a layered sweet pastry roll with a mincemeat filling, turkey, pork, and cranberry sausage roll. That sounds nice. Goose fat roast potatoes, turkey curry. Ooh, that looks nice. So we'll have a. Yeah, I'm just wondering if you have a drink from here. If it's like a different machinery, it might be a nicer drink. I was just going to go in while there's nobody in, but I've just decided it's either have a drink here or get like a ruby on the way home. That's around here. Yeah, any sign of Marco in today yet? Has Marco popped in? Oh yeah, there. He's there. Yeah, his face is at the bottom. Hang on. There, Marco. He's there. He's there, red, white, and blue. Oh, he's there. Hello, Marco. Yeah, do you want to call in Marco a second? Say hello to Darby before she goes. Do you want to call in? Yeah. Colorado. Yeah, let's get Marco in. Well, it depends if he's working. That's the thing. People come on and say, "Come on, call in," and you're all working from home, so it's if you're available. I just see your name and assume you're free to come on. See, but I think a lot of people are working from home, so. All right. Oh, Marco. I was thinking about Colorado yesterday. I was watching. My mum watches that. What do you call it? That series. Homicide Hunter. She watches a lot of those like murder crime things, And I thought about Colorado because that's where he is. He's in Colorado Springs, and he talks about he's a retired police officer, and he talks about all his cases he's dealt with, and that's why I said that's near where you are, isn't it? Colorado Springs. That's down the road, isn't it, from you? Right. Yeah. And then obviously I watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire last night, and there was four options, and it said which of these ski resorts are in Canada, and I forgot the names of them now. And I think you've got Aspen, haven't you? That's in Colorado. Is Aspen in Colorado, isn't it? I think you've got Aspen where you are. You're Aspen, aren't you? Colorado, Aspen ski resort. Yeah, yeah. I'll just gauge my time. Obviously, I'm just going to tell you for about a 20-minute timer on, but I don't know if you'll still be on. Uh, just try and gauge my time getting to the exit. Yeah, yeah. I'll say I'm picking me. I'm leaving at about 25 minutes anyway, because I need to run a few errands. So this is just my daily exercise. Oh, well. Yeah, I say what I do is what I started doing was communicating directly with you on Twitter just to see if you were free. Because obviously I don't want sometimes go on a walk if you're going to be busy, sometimes. So I'll give you like a DM, just check your DMs, and I'll just say I'm going on a walk, and obviously I'll do a big one if you're available. Like a bit more of a fantastic walk if you're available, and just a simpler one. That's why I try and gauge my walks. Obviously if I know people are going to come on, I'll make them a bit more interesting. Oh, yeah, there's you. I'll yeah, because you don't want just you don't you don't want me just show you like sort of houses and wheelie bins with rubbish in, do you? And parked cars. And I try and keep it somewhere. Yeah, there's your statue, Derby. Can you remember the name of this and how many times you've seen it? Yeah, Perseus slaying Medusa. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I think that's been there about 200 years. I think this has. Yeah, it's those like. Oh, right. Uh, yeah, I'm going to buy myself a coffee. I'm going to buy myself a coffee.com. All right. Just show you the snowman before you go. Yeah, he's a snowman. Found a snowman. Oh, she's got no face. Oh, she's gone. Where's it gone? Right, that's Derby's popped in. Right, time for Marco will pop in a second. Or Roland, whoever's free, you can pop in till Marco comes on. I say I shouldn't be that long anyway, it'll be about 20 minutes. Just have a little look over this side of the park now. I'm just trying to wonder where the signal's strong. I don't want to go... Yeah, that was a bit more invigorating going right around the back of the park. Seeing the sheep. It's a massive place. I'm just trying to go where the... there's a good signal, because it's such a big place. I thought I'd be alright with my wet socks today. I thought I'd just come on here all these sensible paths. I don't want to go where the mud is. But I think my shoes are failing. I think I've still got moist socks. As long as you're just walking on normal paths. So it's just typical your shoes fail when all the shops are closed. I'll have to dig my wellies out. Remind me to dig my wellies out on Twitter. Say, Jace, get your wellies out. Because I keep forgetting. I keep just putting my normal shoes on. Because they've done me for 12 months. I've had dry feet, and I think what's been happening is I've been having the wet muddy shoes, and I've been putting them on the radiator, and I think I'm melting all the glue. I think the structure of the shoe is disintegrating. Yeah, I just like trying them on because I've got quite wide fitting with shoes. I like trying them on really. It's a shame the shops have shut. I'm always a bit funny with shoes to try them on and save sending them back. Or I can order exactly the same pair. I like these Solomon ones. The laceless ones. The proper walking shoes. Oh, connection was lost. That's no good. I don't want connection lost. Right, let's go up this way. Yeah, the trouble is, it was alright walking in the snow and it was cold. But the problem is, you're just really walking in slush now, so it's like worse than walking in the rain. It's like worse than walking in the rain. Slushy slush. Oh, I thought I'd be alright as long as I avoid all the mud. Don't go across fields. But I think they're really failing when I can't even walk around here with dry feet. It just failed. I think they failed. I think there's a hole somewhere. I think my dry warm socks are acting like a sponge. Lovely warm socks before I come out. But I took the precaution now of trying, when I remember, try and bring a spare pair of shoes and socks in case I get a bit too moist. Right, let's see where we are. Yeah, say Marco. Let's have a look. Roland, Derby's in. Derby's been in. Firefly. Accompanying music. Yeah, this is what Derby. Whenever time Derby comes in, we always start with the nostalgia. Get the music playing. Takes your mind off the weather. I say I've got my phones with it. It's just if we discuss a particular topic, whether you just say, whoever thought we'd just start with a secret agent? It's just random things that come in your mind. That's what's good about the conversation. You have all different people on it. It triggers all these different conversations, all these different lines of nostalgia and the good times from the past. This is one of the old buildings. This is part of the original estate, I think. These are very old, about 300 years old. It's quite grotty today, so we'll wind it up in a minute. It's a bit of a grotty day today, so it's a bit of a grotty day. It makes you want to go home when it's like this grotty, misty day. Just try and get your exercise done. I never did enough yesterday, Mark will tell you that. Just a little bit just get a little bit done. It's nice for it to be snowing. I thought, oh, it's going to be snowing today. And then obviously when you're carrying an umbrella, it can get your arm tired if you've got to have an umbrella up all the time. Oh yeah, there's a sign. There's signs all around telling you what things are. We have faithfully restored this, which dates from, designed by Charles Barry. Ah, right, yeah. This has been here since 1843. Let's get back a little bit more. That's been designed by Charles Barry, Roland. Can you think where else anything famous is designed, Roland? Just testing you. Charles Barry, does that ring a bell? Charles Barry designed all this. Just testing Roland. Well, there's a bag of fruit, a bowl of fruit. Let's see if Roland's going to come back without asking Google. Oh, stop saying I've got no signal, you stupid phone. Yeah, it flicks up a few times saying about signal. Should be alright. Yeah, I've got enough for you to watch yesterday anyway. If you're new to my channel, watch me a few canal walks I did a few days ago. Lots of nice canal walks in the British English countryside. Just think, well, this will be the last of the snow, I think, before we go. Yay, Roland. 2 points to Roland. It's that game like Mastermind. I feel like doing some sort of quiz, Roland. I don't think anybody will watch. I know they do a lot of music quizzes. I think we could try and do like a bit of a quiz. I wonder if that'll be popular on. Should we try to like hosting a quiz? I think that'll be fun. I know people do music quizzes. There's a chap. I think there's a few people who do like quizzes, proper like general knowledge quizzes. I have to try to do that on Haps. Do like a general knowledge quiz or something. See if that works. It's got to work out how to keep all the scores then. Yeah. Quiz. Let's do a quiz. Oh yeah, here's those gates at the back. I just wanted to show you the. Might be. I don't think you can see it through these trees. The back of this hall. There's like a nice view around the back. Look at that. Look at that coat of arms there. Look. Let me just see if I can show you all that. Look, get through the fence. I'll post out the way. That's like part of the old structure. Look at that. There's his crest over the top. That's part of the original building. Just got to look at everything through a. Yeah, got to look at everything through a fence at the moment. This is where they grow all the plants. That's part of the old building. This was his orangery apparently. Well, that's all the old building from 1750, I think. That's all there. I think it's all been designed by Charles Barry. I think he's done all this design. I said they're not the main building now, but they've left all these other bits. So yeah, we'll just make our way to the exit now. Gets a bit tiring on your arm when you've got your umbrella up with your phone gimbal. Oh, there's the old building. That's part of his orangery, apparently. That's called orangery. This is where the house used to be. This is like the main stairs up to it. I've seen this. I've shown you this in the summer. It's a bit more interesting in the summer. Just one of the few parks we can come around for get your exercise. There's the original stairs. See, that's like the main stairs. And that's where the house was. That's a church. That's the back of the Trentham Parish Church. Let's just go look at this ferry. There's a ferry trail you can go on. It tells you where we are. There's a nice sign here saying Trentham Gardens on. There we go. That's where we are. Trentham Gardens. Right, that's it for today, I think. Yeah, the weather's a bit grotty. The weather's a bit grotty. My mind's saying go now, you've had enough. I think I'm getting damp socks again. You don't want that. Let's go up these stairs. Yeah, it must have been a very big house. It was just on this piece of land. There's the old buildings. That's all the old stable block around the back, and the old stable block and where the horses were and everything. You can't imagine what it must have been like, living here hundreds of years ago. This was the view from your front. This was the view from your front door, and that's where you see that statue right at the bottom. That's the statue right at the bottom. Right. Yeah, I think my arm's sort of saying I've had enough of the umbrella now, so I'll go down this way. Got a crunchy snow for a second anyway. Crunchy, crunchy, crunch. Oh. I'll have to dig out my wellies. They're in the back of the cupboard somewhere. I'll have to get my wellies if I come here again. I'll try the wellies, and your feet will be a bit warmer. I say it's a shame. It just stands just derelict and nobody's doing the buildings up. Could just do with a lick of paint or something. It's just slowly rotting, really. I don't know why they aren't trying to stabilise it. At least they could give it a lick of paint or something. I mean, you have all this grade 2 things that say you've got preserved buildings, but there's no funding available. There's no government funding for them to maintain the buildings. Right. Yeah, it does zap your enthusiasm when you're trying to walk in the rain and the cold, so I'll make our way out now. Yeah, if you watch the replays, you'll see I've done enough exercise this week. It's just I'm getting fitter. See, I'm doing that much walking. I'm getting fitter and fitter. A bit like an addiction, isn't it? You've got to keep doing more and more walking because it's not. I'll have to start doing jogging. Try and get some more adrenaline, endorphins. Right. Let's go look at the. Let's go look. Let's go see what the River Trent's doing. See how strong the River Trent is. Yeah, that's your arm aching when you have your umbrella up for an hour. That's enough, I think. I've been scoping long enough now. Yeah, walk faster. Yes. Walk faster. Right, that's my hour exercise. Make my way to the exit. Yeah, quicken my pace, that's it. Yeah, distance or pace, that's it. I remember that from my gym days. It's either distance or pace. Increase your distance or your pace. Distance or pace. There's the River Trent. Looking quite brisk today. There's a bit of the River Trent. There's the River Trent passing through. Yeah, so I usually just call here for my exercise and then run a few errands, but I thought I'll come here first before I do the errands, because if you do the errands first then you're on a bit of a time clock because they don't let you in after 3 o'clock, so I thought I'd get my exercise done first and then get my errands done. I think this is that old tree. I'm trying to look up the history of this tree. This apparently not a tree that's like as old as America was founded, so I think it's this one. Yeah, I am. I'm going to buymeselfacoffee.com/JaceTheWho. And get myself a hot drink. I say I'll sign off in a minute. Just a few seconds, I'll get on this bridge and sign off. Thanks for watching Darby, Roland and Marco. And any new subscribers, I'll just tell you what I do. I basically do nature walks and outside nature walks and history, nature and heritage. Show you my local history in Stoke-on-Trent. It's just good timing that was. Just got me 20% battery. Just about to leave. There's the River Trent. Yes, I've got the app on my phone roll, and it tells me I've got the health information on my iPhone. It tells me my steps and my miles and everything. So I just want the weather to start improving, and I might get an Apple Watch and a gimbal. But say if anybody isn't following me, if you give me a follow, do daily scopes. I do pop up on other channels. I might come on YouTube or Twitch or Haps. I'm just Jason Hill on all the socials. I don't know, I might be doing Twitter live when all this is finished, when Periscope's closed. But I say I'm just experimenting with Haps, but there needs to be a lot of improvements before I'm on there every day. Just waiting for him to do full screen on portrait, and before I go on there. I've done a few test broadcasts, and the quality isn't very good. I always find Periscope's very clear. If you look at my few replays, you can see how clear some of my canal walks have been. Twitter rocks, yay! I know we're just jumping on the bandwagon, aren't we, Roland? Oh, we've got to go somewhere else. We might all think, well, just stay with Twitter. It might be exactly the same. We're all jumping over. I don't think Haps is suitable for everybody. It just depends what you're going to broadcast. It's not good for outdoor nature and wildlife. It's more for just sitting in your house, isn't it? And all I've seen people doing is just having Zoom meetings, like having 6 faces all talking, It's good for that. I don't know. Just need to collaborate with more people who do outdoor scopes. See what they think. We'll have to have some Zoom meetings to. We'll all have to try and do a Zoom meeting, like a Zoom meeting or a Haps meeting, because it's wherever the quality's the best. I say it's always been a bit. I haven't been happy with the quality I've done on Haps, so I don't want to. I basically stick to Periscope or YouTube, and then obviously I'll just do a quick test on Haps, but I don't want to rely on Haps for the picture quality. Well, there's some ducks. Where's the ducks? Nice weather for ducks. There we are, there's 2 ducks. Yeah, we'll have to do like some sort of meetup, where we'll have to collaborate on like these other people are doing. Let's all go live on I'll send out something. We'll all have to go live on Haps or Zoom, have a Zoom meeting. Let's have a collaborate. This is nice weather for ducks anyway, that's the main thing. There we go. Okay, Mark, I'm just signing off now. The weather's just getting a bit grotty, it's too cold, so thanks for watching, Roland. Check out my replays. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. I've got a good channel on YouTube, Jace the Who. buymeacoffee.com/Jace the Who. If you'd like to support the channel, it'd be much appreciated and keep me warm, keep me motivated to keep scoping. And I'll have to try and think of some things I can scope in the house.